Welcome to the video. The gang is all here Thursday evening after work. How are y'all doing? Wow, it's almost TGIF. Anyway, things are going pretty good here. Olivia's having a better day. I've started just when she goes out to potty, I bring her back, I carry her back in. For a while I thought it was good for her to have a little more exercise, but it's not with her anemia situation. She doesn't have enough oxygen, so she's much better today. She has well-being again, laying there. She lifts up her head and, wants to eat, and I'm bringing her food on a plate, and then I kind of lean her up like the Sphinx and put the plate between her paws, and she enjoys that treatment. And then I used to have her, she would eat outside. That would be the only way I could get her to go to the bathroom, was put the plate outside and then she would go to the bathroom. But we've had to change it up, and so she ate, and she enjoyed it so much to her lunch that she laid back down and cleaned her face, licked her paws and rubbed her eyes and her face, which she has not done in a long time. And so that's been good. I do think that when we were gone yesterday, just out of the blue like that, it wore her down, because she didn't know. We didn't tell her. She's real cerebral, she wants to know. And we've only been, one of us has always been here. Well, I've taken some things out of the Etsy store. So we are going to, by the way, I mailed, if you have you don't know really exactly, but if it's more than first class, except for a few people, I mailed it today. I mailed a bunch of packages today. And if you have, items that may fit in a smaller box, they're here. A few people, though, have full bags there, and I didn't get around to actually being able to package it. So those all will be mailed Monday. I'm not able to do it right now. So this one, so if they're already mailed and you get something like this today, we're going to do $10 on this one. It's gorgeous orange dyed Howlite chunks. Beautiful. I would just start you another bag. Toggle clasp and chunky big. I've only come across one like this in probably 2 years. And so you can buy that for whatever I just said. Did I say 10? And some of the brooches I pulled off. Here's a Coro, new on the card, so I'm at 8 on that one. Green glass, or it may be plastic. It doesn't feel cold. And as always, just tell me the minute, or you can, if you know the price, you can say what it is. Kenneth J. Lane for Avon brooch. I'm at 14 on that. It's gorgeous. I don't think it's missing any rhinestones. His brooches can go for quite a lot. Yeah, tell me the minute, or tell me, I don't know. Y'all know how to do it. And yes, I am tired. I couldn't sleep much last night, and I'm working on cleaning out the garage today, plus I worked, plus we had to split up and run some errands and stuff and all that. This is, I'm not sure. It's lightly pink here and grays. So I'm at 6 on this one. Stones. Here's a sterling, and when we first got this out of the jewelry jar, people were like, it's a Ouija thing and witchcraft, and people were like, get rid of it. It was just interesting. I think it says 925. Maybe not. Hold on. It tested as silver. I don't know. It's got a hallmark in there. Let me see. But basically it's just a pendant. I can't really tell what all it says. I don't see sterling or 925 at this point, but that might be what it says right at the very top of those big letters. But somehow we figured out it was sterling. But so I'm at 18 on this one. It's on a cord with a barrel clasp. It's hollow, but it's nice. Coral, bamboo coral with a carved lava rose, I believe. So I'm at 24 on this one. Black, maybe, I don't know what the black is. It's some kind of stone. And I believe these big chunky ones are called bamboo coral. So that's no longer on Etsy. Now this is some type of the nut. So I'm at 3 on the nut earrings. It looks like coral, but it's not. Here's a coral, bamboo coral and bead with a wooden, and this is glass or a stone, wooden lion that has some wear. Kind of an unusually carved wooden lion. Coral, all this is coral, a bead, coral. These are like some kind of a composite bead. So I'm at 14 on that. This one is, I had it on for a lot of money because when I looked into it, it's vintage Mexico, I believe, handmade little pottery cups, glass beads. I'm gonna ask 28 for it. It's in good condition. You can look it up. It brings up all kinds of stuff, but it's expensive. Mexican folk art, ceramic cups. Here's another big, chunky, some kind of a coral, I believe. So 14. Amethyst, nice big chunk with a cord through it. It's prettier than it shows on the screen. It's smooth, it's gorgeous, so I'm at 12 on that. Shakurite, maybe? Somebody told me. I wrote it down, but the paper's in the other room. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna be at 15 on it. Just because I love that color, is just something else. Dyed howlite, so some dyed stones, some chopped up coral, I believe. The clasp is one of these. That might be just a carved wooden bead. 22. When I got the truck, I haven't heard from them today, and I'm not calling them. When we got the truck back, in the back I had a bag of cat food in the back seat. And it had been chewed in there by a little mouse, not a rat, because the opening wasn't very big. And the stuff got strewn all over the place. And just like add insult to injury, I cleaned all that up, of course. It was my fault for leaving it in there. I didn't realize. So I'm just like, I got a tangle here, so I don't know. Might have to wait on this piece. Where's the jade? I got some jade, light jade, for $14. There's the pieces. Bracelet, you pull. 14. Now this piece, I'm gonna be pricey at because it's so rare. It is costume. And let me look, I forgot already. It's a locket. I think the name is inside. Trying to get the locket open. The locket's hard to get open. You'll need to take a little something to pop it. It hasn't been opened very often. I'm gonna be at 55 on this piece. Burberry limited edition. And it closes, it turns, it's costume. I think it might be glass. And then it's gorgeous, but it's expensive. Here's the whole thing. You wear it, and that's the back part is the locket. And it is hard to pop with my fingernail. You're gonna have to get something and put a cloth on it and pop that. It's in excellent mint condition. So I think I said 55 on that. And some things I may not be able to, maybe no one's interested, but if you're looking for something that, I don't know who that designer is. I haven't done the research or had the time to do the research. Okay, now here we've got a Coro in perfect condition, collar, well, choker, the vintage type chokers, and I'm at 18 on it. Let me focus. It's Coro, it's mint condition. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, I've got, this is 1928. And it's a little, we'll do 5 on it. I believe these are glass on faux pearl. It's pretty. I must have had a couple in here. So here's another one. 1928. It's a porcelain, thin, delicate. We'll do 5 on that as well. It has a barrel clasp. Slurping the tea. Oh, I guess we have 4 in this bag. No wonder they were all in the baggie. 1928. Let me make sure. Yeah. And it's longer, much longer. Pearls, I'm at $8 on this one. Faux pearls with plastic. It's pretty. And one more. $19.28. This may be glass. So let's do 9 on that one. So yeah, definitely tell me the minute because I'm going to forget. Copper with a patina. Big copper, $3 on those. Really nice. Brass or copper, I'm not sure which. Some kind of a carved bone type, $3. An interesting stone, $7 with the copper toggle. It's very different. A cat with a little kitten, like at play, mama and baby. It must be, is it Avon? It's Avon. So I'm at 9 on this. Here's a freebie. This needs a toggle clasp, a toggle ring. So that one's a freebie. This one's a freebie. It's a nice plastic, kind of a pleasant color, different. And it, well, hold on. I'll just let it be a freebie. I was going to fix it. It just needs to have this fixed there. So I'll let that still be a freebie. Kenneth J. Lane. I used to think I only had one of these. So I'm at 10 for them. They are, I'm not sure if it's a glass or a plastic and rhinestone. This is a German company, very hard to find, vintage. Grosse. They're out of Pforzheim, I think. 1960 it says on there. I don't know if that's the date. It's a gorgeous vintage classic German lady of the time period. I'm at 20 on it. And I forget who all they went to design with and all. You could read about Grosse and the history of the company, and they are known for their gold work. And I remember my aunt driving me through there, and uncle, and saying, gold, you know, was made here or whatever. And I didn't understand. Big chunk of rainbow coral with some butterflies and some howlite. So I'm at 10 on this one. Kenneth J. Lane, really unusual, creepy kind of a fairy face. So you've either got to have it or you don't. Depends. Depends on your collection, and I don't know anything about it, but the face is weird. I don't know what happened, if that's how it's supposed to look, but I'm at 10 on that. Madonna and Child. Basilica St. Anne in Beaupré. I know I'm not saying it right. I'm at 9 on it. It's a lovely vintage piece, probably sold there. Avon. Lovely Avon. Marked on the back of the heart and marked on the clasp. These are like garnet looking. I don't know if they are. They may be black, but they look between black and red, so I can't really tell. Maybe more of a black, so not garnet. $6. Avon. We'll go $6 on this as well. Beautiful pieces. Now the lady that bought a lot of cufflinks a while back, she still owes me $112 and kept my jewelry. And I have mailed her a letter, I've emailed her, and I have messaged her on some of her messages. Nothing I can do, but anyway, these are like the jumping Impalas. She bought a lot. She was like, can you take pictures of all of your cufflinks? And I mean, and the first time I sent stuff to her, she paid. And the second time, she bought more and she stiffed me. And now refuses to contact me. So we're going to send out, I'm just sending out, you know, hey, let me know, pay me $20 a month for the next 6 months, something. Send me the jewelry back, something. So y'all can wait. I know some people are like, oh my God, she's going to think I'm not paying. But really, you can wait till you get your bag and pay. That's the easiest. Some people do prefer to pay as they go, and that's fine. I mark it on the paper, and you know, like $20, and then you're paid up with the stuff, and then, oh, I like the necklace, great. So then I'll put $20 paid, $8, you know, total or something. Anyway, these I'm at 9. They're not marked. Let's go 8. They're not marked, but they're unique. We'll go 8. And I have another lady that did that. The first time she paid, this last time she's not, 80-something dollars, and she still has a whole bag sitting here, which obviously I'm not going to send. Refuses to contact me. Ask me, get me this, put this in there, I want this, I want that. And keeping it. This is very unusual. Rebage, I think. I can't remember. And these are supposed to be 2. It's copper, so I'm at 25. I think these are really pricey. I think if you have both of them, it's like $130 maybe. You know, the smiling one and the frowning one. I think this is the face for drama. Beautiful mother of pearl on with a mother. Maybe it's gold filled. These wire ones. This one does not look it. So let's do 9. Very vintage. Can stand to be kind of cleaned, but I'm not going to mess with it. Not that I don't want to, I just would prefer the owner. Now I think this might be gold filled. It looks quite a bit more goldish. Look at that. It's old. Look at that clasp. This thing is old, right? When you have a clasp like that. So let's do 13 on that one. So we got to have them either, anyway, never mind. These, it's open on the back, these stones. I don't think there's a maker's mark, is there? But it's very pretty, and we're going to do 7 on this one. It has classic rhinestone, gemstone type. Wedgwood. I don't want to bend that too far back. Wedgwood, made in England, number 72 or something. Sterling silver, I believe. Yes, there it is right there. So, wait a minute. Silver JW. So I think this is, you know, 800 maybe. So not sterling. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, how much is that one? Oh gosh, 18. This says pearls. We're almost finished with this group. Oh yeah, I remember the pistachio pearls. I had them for quite a bit because I believe the clasp is gold. Let me make sure. Yeah, the clasp is 14K. This is what you want to see. When you, I'm not an expert on pearls, but so that whole clasp is 14K. Then you have their flattened, and then you have the round pistachio color, and it's also interspersed. Man, yeah, I had these way up there. So I'm at 45 on these. I had them probably double that. So this should be also gold. There's gold spacers in there on the pistachio strand. This is glass, gorgeous red glass, solid red, solid glass. It's a set. And I'm at 18 on it. So you got your earrings pierced, you got your bracelet, it's in, and that's a stretchy, it's in mint condition. This is the last thing. It says 7 glass and stone. That was my reminder if it's sold. My eBay and Etsy are closed simply because when somebody purchases, they have to pay right away. And I was not planning on going to the post office very often. This week, I went more than I wanted, than I was comfortable with. And just because I just did it. I put on my N95 and checked my post office box quite a bit. There wasn't anything in there today, if you're wondering and you haven't heard from me. So we're going to break these up. NW, glass, stone. So I'm at 8 on that one. Some of y'all like that Southwest look, well, or the cowboy glam. This is a good one. So I'm at 9 on this one. Little crosses, things, and toggle. These are stones. It's not turquoise. Freebie. This is glass. It's a beautiful glass, and these are like some shell and with the seed beads. I love that color of blue. Different, actually some different colors. All it needs is the round part for the toggle. And the other freebie, this is a silver tone. And it's got these designs, and what it needs to happen is straighten it out, and then takes patience. I probably need one of these jump rings. So you would bring this back up to let me see, how did it go? Yeah, you're gonna have to attach this up here somehow. Oh, on this side. That's right. You get all these off. And this is going to be attached up here because it's supposed to have these two kind of evenly on each side. It's just got a lot of chains. I don't have the patience for it this time, at this moment in my life. I just don't want any more frustration. So we got that. Something just fell down. Just got caught on that. Okay. Pretty. $5. So pretty. That's a dyed stone. Here is glass. Glass necklace. Really pretty. $8. Got flowers in there, and it's got the iridescence and some more flowers. Very nice. Pretty glass with some stone chips. Not sure what all the stone is. Could be lapis and sodalite. That one looks like lapis, aventurine. The black, I think it's sodalite. I'm really not sure, but they're pretty. It's just gorgeous. So I'm at 10 on that one. So if I've already mailed it and you get this today, it'll stay until the end of the month in a bag. This is really neat. It's also a Southwest theme. It's glass, so I'm at, let's do 6. 6 on that one. And the last one is stone with silver tone. And I'm at 6 on this. Alrighty, well, thank y'all. Good luck. See y'all later.